Hi guys, this is a really brief tutorial or introduction really for Vegas. This first video is, and then in later videos we'll get into actually editing and working on content. The first thing you want to do when you open up Vegas is you want to import your media, and you do that by going to Import and Media. And for this I'm just going to bring in Call of Duty trailer just to work with that I downloaded. You'll notice that it's in the Project Media tab, and any content that you bring in to this particular project is going to be in this tab right here. And if you have a ton of different videos, a lot of different images that you're bringing in, you can sort it by putting it in folders and that such. I've never done a project that big, but it's there in case you need it. So going through the tabs right here, pretty self-explanatory. You have your transitions to go from one scene to the next, and there's several of them in the Pro Edition. If you want to see what a transition effect would look like, you just highlight over it and it'll show you exactly what the transition will do. Video effects, again, it's just effects. If you want to take that and put that over the film, that's the type of effect you're going to have. And there's some really good ones that we'll get into later. And last, you have media generators, and there's a lot of different backgrounds and things you can use. You can use it for doing an elliptical effect over a portion of the film if you want to highlight that section. There's different credit rolls for the end of your film or possibly the beginning, and there's different effects, and once again you just highlight over it and it'll show you exactly what that effect does. What you're mainly going to use this tab for, if you're doing videos, strategic videos like I'm doing, you want to use it for text, and that's what I mainly use this tab for. So right down here is your timeline. And to get the media down to your timeline, it's pretty simple. You just drag and drop it, and this is what it's going to look like. And from here you're ready to edit. Now we'll just go over some very basic editing steps. I'll show you that this is your video track, this is your audio track, and that's assuming that you have a video clip with video and audio. Say for instance that I wanted to insert a new video track, I just right click on the box and hit insert, and the good thing about Pro Edition is that you can insert as many different tracks as you need to. If I need to delete a track, I just right click on the track and hit delete track and it's gone. So let's see, if I want to do an audio track, and say for instance I want to do a narration for it like I'm doing now, I'm using a different program. Say if I want to do it in Vegas, I could just click this button and it's gonna pull up an icon where I can go ahead and start recording and do the narration for my video. We're gonna get rid of that because we're not doing that right now. To move between the timeline, you can use your mouse. If you scroll in, it zooms in on the timeline for a more precise. What you're going to have to use is the arrow keys on your keyboard to move between frame. So as you see on the right, the frames are moving one per frame. If you zoom out and you use the keyboard keys, it's going to jump more frames at a time. So for you to be precise, you're going to have to zoom in and get that particular part of the video that you want, which is really good, especially if you have audio, because a lot of times I look at the audio track to see where I need to make my cuts. In order to make a split in the video, and a split is something that you're going to be probably using the most, what a split does is basically splits the video to where you can work in different sections with the video. You can remember the split key is S for split. And anywhere where you want to make a split, you just press that S key and it's going to make a split. If you need to undo a split, you just click Edit, Undo Split Event. It's pretty simple from that point. We're going to go ahead and stop this video, and in the next video we'll actually look at adding some effects and doing some different things with the video.